Is there a legal requirement to send the draft IEPs to the parents before the meeting?
Let's ask Shannon that. I feel like it's a legal requirement to reduce parents to tears sometimes. No, I had a wonderful attorney who, I don't know where she got her law degree, I guess from Sally Struthers, you know, and she was yelling at me 5 minutes into the meeting and said, I'm the reason. You have to realize that there are people that are there to derail the meeting. And so it's important to know that you are not due anything. The only time in this little book that it says anything about the parent receiving the IEP, the only time in the law it says anything about receiving the IEP is that the school district, the local education agency, must give the parents a copy of the IEP at no cost. So it's why we train on the law, because the rest of us have just added stuff to the law. It's like accessorizing, right? So I appreciate that in the outfit. And when we're decorating a dinner table, I don't appreciate it when we talk about federal and state law as it relates to special education. So when I get into a meeting and for some reason I don't have a draft, and I'll say, hey, Bonnie, are you taking deliberations? Could you email me a copy of the draft, Karen at specialeducationboss.com? No, we can't do that. Oh, we can't? No. Why not? That's the way Bonnie talks. Because it's blank. Really? Like you don't even have her birthday down? No. The whole thing's blank? Mm-hmm. Great. If you could project that. We can't do that either. Oh, your projector's broken too? Like So, what I do at that point is I stop. Which is why you always want to be on Zoom. That way you can have your snacks, your lipstick, your hairspray, and everything else. And I mute it, and I just say I'm going to talk to my client, mute the camera, mute the microphone. I get on the phone with my client. I always have the state's telephone number on deck because people have a severe case of goofy in IEP meetings. And I have the parent call the state and say, hey, this just happened. Can you tell me how to proceed? Now, the state's not going to give you legal advice, but you can often tell how they are clutching their own pearls going, what are you talking about? Right? And so they give my clients, because I'm always there to equip everybody, really good information. And it's amazing when you log back on and say, hey, I just got off the phone with the the Florida Department of Education. And Manny Diaz said, just kidding when I say Manny Diaz like that. But the Florida Department of Education said that I have the right to table this meeting. And lo and behold, the attorney came back into their body and they were acting like a human. I don't know if they were actually humans, but they were acting like one. And she had a severe case of zip it after you said you called the state. So you need to know what your options are at that moment. We have a great training on your 6 dispute resolution options. They're only your legal rights if you know what they are and you know how in a moment to exercise them.